Today's ride started off in Sisters and headed off towards St. Anne Pass. It was more of a redo of last week when the storm kind of came through and really stomped out all of these views. So today we went at it again nice and early, and here we go. One of the things I love about these mornings is that moment when you're cruising down the road and you kind of lift your chin up a little bit and feel that morning air hugging you around the neck. You got nowhere to be, we got nothing to do, and right now we're just purely existing. Today's ride began as the sun rose to greet the day and came along for the ride. I've been trying to find this one particular spot out here in between Sisters and St. Anne Pass, and when I originally looked at the map, you can kind of see the blue mark down there. We're right kind of near the base of Mount Washington here, and even though this was not what I was looking for, this is all lava rock right here. Just picture this stuff flowing thousands of years ago. It blows my mind. Even though it wasn't what I was looking for, it was still really impressive. I wasn't upset that I stopped. At this point here, I still had another spot that I really wanted to go check out. Kind of been wanting to see it for a little bit, and actually me and my entire family came over here a couple years ago, and the ladder wasn't down yet. So I've kind of had this in the back of my mind. As you can see, it's a cave, and this thing turned out to be awesome. This is actually where the roof of the cave had caved in once, and it gave access. This little stop here was supposed to just be nothing more than a little in and out of curiosity. And honestly, when I first stepped down that ladder, it was pitch black in here, and I thought, oh hell no, I'm not going in there. And there was this small little shining of light that I could kind of see, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take a few steps in here and see if it's not just terrifying. And sure enough, it opened up, and it ended up kind of being the whole highlight of the day. From here, I kind of jumped back onto the Oregon Backcountry Discovery Route, actually, and I started making my way towards Cache Mountain. I had driven up there a week or two before, and the weather wasn't really all that great. Yeah, this guy, I don't know if he just said, I'm gonna stop here and just park this off to the side, or if something bad happened, but nobody was around. But anyways, we were back off to the races here and having a blast taking in the views. Yeah, you're seeing that right. Look at all these bugs. I literally just, I took a couple looks around and then I just had to turn the bike around and get off that peak because that was mind-blowing. At this point, I turned the bike around and started heading down the mountain towards Big Lake. This section here is also part of the Oregon Backcountry Discovery Route. Those of you who follow Dork on the Road, this is going to be the spot here where he's always just living the dream. If you ever watch his videos, he's always over here and he's just having a blast. This is it right here. And he's not wrong. The soil here is just awesome. It's not super dusty like most of Central Oregon at this time. It's got a real good grip to it, and you can really kind of just go as fast as you want. It's very flowy. It's a fun section of trail. One thing that I was not counting on was, I'm pretty sure it was the start of hunting season out here. Didn't even dawn on me until I saw somebody walking around with his bow that, oh, this explains where everybody's coming from right now. Anyways, I showed up at Big Lake. I honestly never really know what to do here. It's just kind of like the destination. And at this point, I was back off to try and find kind of this thing that had me out on this mission in the first place. It was this huge sand dune thing, and it just looked super cool with all these great views. Really didn't know where the heck the thing was, and at this point here I was pretty sure that I found it, and I was starting to get pretty stoked, and as you can see, it did not disappoint. It was safe to say that I found some pretty cool stuff this morning and that it was time to start calling it a day. Fortunately, the ride back has plenty of little ponds and views along the way, and the gravel road back to the highway is super just calm and relaxing. It was a great way to close out this chapter in the morning. I definitely had a great time.
Stormy nights don't stay.